Oh, welcome back, guys and gals. Jet Scott here as always, and pardon my hair because it's freaking windy and I don't care. Today, we are not working on my car, and I'm also not showing you progress on fixing the floors because that's not what we're here for. Today, we are here for brakes. And yeah, we're not really doing brakes on this car because clearly it's, well, let's just say this car needs a little more done to it before it really needs brakes. But the idea I had was to use this car for mock-up and all these new parts to get brakes working on Earlene and, well, my car too, because it's going to need it someday. And so what we're doing is we're putting dual reservoir, equal part master cylinders on there. These are just drum master cylinders that you can buy on Amazon for literally $22. Yeah, only the finest. But you know what? They'll work. And we got brand new brake hoses, wheel cylinders, a couple odds and ends. We got a special piece right here that if this company didn't screw me around 100 times on my 340 and other things, I would happily tell you who I bought this from, but I'm not. Because the company who I bought this from, I'm not going to advertise for them, but the company who makes it is called Inline Tube. And what it is it replaces the factory distribution block, is what we're going to call it. That guy right there, which is a single line coming from the master cylinder right there. And basically this goes in its location and it puts two little fittings right there so you can run the dual line master cylinder. So, and I'm not saying anything bad because some of you may have seen the name brand on that tag. I'm not saying I don't like these guys. I'm just saying they really hosed me on an order that cost me a fortune. And yeah, it took forever to get that money back, and I actually don't know if I ever got that money back. But we're headed out to Earlene. So we're bringing some brake line out today, and also some of the finest from the Amazon. But came with a whole bunch of fittings. This was like $15 or $13 for that. Fittings. So already got the old single pot feller off of there. I'm sure Dad's probably already got the new brass guy down there. There's the original single line I was showing you on my car. This one actually broke from Earlene, surprisingly. But Dad's already got that new one on there, I'm sure. Yep. We'll zoom in. And literally it goes right in the stock location. And so we'll get that thing bench bled. And then Dad's going to make us some lines. And then, of course, we'll probably wind up pulling all the wheels, and I don't know if we're going to go ahead and change the tires out on this car in this video or not, but I know we're going to do some wheel cylinders, probably brake hoses, because, well, we got them. And, well, this car is from 1964, and as grandma fresh as she is, those parts are, well, whoa, they're a little old. Let's just say that. Just, they might have seen their service life. Just leave it at that. So, for Anna's sake and my sake, the people who will probably be driving Earlene around, we're just going to go ahead and upgrade the brakes, and we're not going to disc because it's completely unnecessary, and trust me, I know. That car's got disc on the front, and that's all it needs. It doesn't need four-wheel disc.
Guess what I figured out?
What'd you figure out, Anna?
Guess what I figured out? I'll show you.
Okay.
I'm kind of excited about this, even though you've been pain in the butt and satellite. But look!
Oh, what'd you do? Get that working better? I am so confused.
I didn't realize that it had the
filler right there?
Yeah.
I actually forgot about that because my car's so rotten. I forgot all about the hinge license plate. I wonder if do I have mine? All right, now we're back with my car. Oh, good, I got it. Sweet. Okay, that ain't something I got to worry about buying. All right, is there anything else we're going to need for your car, Anna, besides these hoses at some point? I don't. We just needed the master, right?
Yes.
All right, let's go make Earlene stop. All righty, well, we're not with Earlene anymore. That's because we're teaching Anna how to bench bleed a master cylinder. How's that going, Anna?
I think I skipped something.
Well, did you let go?
Yeah.
All right, we'll push it again. So yeah, if you guys never bench bled a master cylinder, that's what we're doing. I'm not going to bore you with this stuff because, well, nobody wants to do this, and there's a reason why we're teaching Anna. It's because none of us want to do it either. So we'll check in once that guy's done, and we'll get back to old Earlene. And there it is. And yes, we know we saw a little bubble of air that last second. Trust me. We sat there and Anna bled that thing, and I even helped her. I watched her. I did a couple of times, and we had every drop of air out. And of course, as soon as we turn on the camera, guess what happens? Air bubble.
Yeah.
So Dad's laying underneath there. We got the bolts in there. We got her attached. Now we just got to make our lines that connect that guy and that new little dual block down there, and we'll be good to go. And then technically it's bleeding brakes. We need to. We got new wheel cylinders. We got new brake lines. We'll go ahead and put those on. So there's one more little baby step to making Earlene roadworthy, which if you guys don't know, I think we did the video on it, but we got Earlene that hood spear. Still got to get the fasteners for that though. I'm a bad boyfriend because I ain't got those yet, but we'll get them. So right now, brakes are way more important than on Earlene than a hood spear to me. You know what's funny, Dad? I just make the joke about the hood spear is not as important to me, and the next thing I'm doing is coming into the shop for Anna to get her fasteners for the hood spear, because Dad's pretty sure we got some still, so. They are tiny, and trying to dig through all these drawers which haven't been organized since the move. There we go.
The top left.
Top left? Oh.
We're down to the bottom of that in a little plastic bag. Seems like I think that's where I saw.
I'm here for brakes, but they got me doing other stuff. I don't even know if I'm filming everybody else. There we go. All right, so I guess I'm gonna dig for these because this is just as important as helping Anna with brakes, right? Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go on a hunt and I will turn the camera back on if I ever find these daggone things. And all right, I could not find any of those little special little thread cutting nuts. I've got a bunch of them. Dad knows we got them. We just can't find them. But one poop break later, and Dad got himself some lines made up real nice. And here in a little bit, we'll probably start bleeding brakes. That is always a tongue twister. So master cylinder's all bled out, so we'll get ready to start doing that here in a little bit. It's been a minute since we've touched over Earlene. Just again, one of those things, you start on it and then you kind of hop off it, go to other projects, move things around, start dreaming on other projects. But this is going to be the last time you see Earlene on these particular set of tires, because tomorrow she's getting her brand new tires put on her. So that's one more thing. Of course, while the wheels are off, we're going to be doing all the hoses because we started to try and bleed the brakes, and dadgummit, we did not get lucky. We got to replace them hoses, so it's a good thing we already got them. So I'm going to be showing Anna how we replace those, which are really easy. So we'll get access to those once the wheels are off. We'll get them soaked down, and then tomorrow when we check in, she'll have all new tires. By the way, Anna also carried the jack and all the jack stands while I got tools, which is, yeah, I got the sweet end of that deal. What in the world is going on here, Mom?
Turning brakes.
Oh. So, the last time I checked in with you guys, we were getting tires for Earlene, and now we got everybody here. Anna?
Hi.
Mom?
Hey.
My brother, Michael, you haven't been on the channel in a long time.
No.
And Dad. He has the funnest job in the world.
Oh, Anna's got the fun job. Open
Actually,
up.
my foot is getting a little.
You're getting that calf workout.
It's actually my foot.
Okay, well, I'm going to leave you guys to it because I'm going to go show the viewers something that my mother, Mom, even my mother said.
I don't like it.
My mother is nixing ever putting the stock wheel and tire combo on my 64, which is actually something I kind of was digging. And actually, we dug out the hubcaps, the Elvis sunglass pair, the little early B-body dog dishes, and the correct 64 Polara 500 ones. It does look kind of goofy, I'm not gonna lie. That's a lot of wheel well everywhere. And yeah, of course, there's no weight in the front end, but it's even more exaggerated with the fact that it's got those slicks on it still on the other side. And don't mind the car being dusty. But anyways, as in the last video, we showed you, you know, changing all the hubcap stuff on Earlene. Well, I figure while we have these tires on these wheels, I'm just gonna borrow these from Anna's car, and we're gonna go ahead and put those on my car just to see what it looks like, get it out of our system, and then we can start focusing on putting cool guy wheels and tires on this daggone thing. Well, they get to do all the fun work. Contestant number 1, we have the Early B-Body dog dish hubcaps on the red and rusty 64 Polara 500. Let us know in the comments below what you think of this wheel option on this Polara. Now, on to, okay, I'm kidding. We're gonna stop messing around. Sorry guys, I'm having a fun day. Actually, really cool happened and we're gonna get to video it in the future, but I got to meet the original owner builder of one of my cars. The certain particular early A-body I own, and I got to meet him for the first time today, and I'm still kind of in awe right now because that was really cool. We're gonna do an interview with the man, and he's gonna be building his own car, and just a really cool story. So don't mind me as I gush on that. Let's get back to checking out wheel and tire combos for the 64 Polara 500. So, what do you think, Mom?
That's better.
Those are the correct 64 Polara 500. Let's go take a closer look at those guys. Alrighty, so coming in contestant number 2, we have the correct Polara 500 1964 hubcaps, which are Mom approved. Again, one of those hubcaps that really isn't so bad from the side view, but at the end of the day, it still kind of looks goofy. But I don't mind them. Those are from my good friend Brian at Dust Devil Garage. He found those at a swap meet, just happened chance. Freaking awesome. So we have those, and those are technically an option if we want to stay with 14s. But with 14s, that's the biggest, best tire we got, and it chose to have white walls out for old Earlene. All right, so what do you say? Let's go right to the Elvis sunglasses pair. Last wheel and tire combo, hubcap combo, is the Elvis sunglasses pair. That was kind of a viewer pick when we did Earlene in the last video. So let us know what you think. Otherwise, I mean, really, we're not going to probably run any of these because these belong to Anna. So, and we're going to be running probably some cooler guy stuff. But just wanted to get this out of my system. So, now that we've seen it, now let's go focus on brakes on old Earlene. Alrighty, so before we go any further, we got a package in the mail from Mr. Mike Music, and anytime we get something from him, it's always something cool. If you don't know who he is, he's the guy who sent us a number of freaky awesome models in the past. I didn't even know we were getting one today, and I'm just eager to know what he sent us this time, because he's done the van, he's done the Barracuda, I think he did Jessica too.
I think so.
What do we got here? Uh-oh. Okay. We got something wrapped up. I know what that is. I can tell just by the feel of what this says. This is a 73 satellite.
Is it?
By the feel of it. I can tell. The way the back glass is, I know this contour, and the hood is a dead giveaway.
Oh, yeah.
Mike, what'd you do? Yep.
Looky there.
Oh, that is freaking sweet. That's way better than the crappy one I did years ago. That is beautiful. A man who really pays attention to detail. Oh!
Look at that!
Freaking sweet. Mike, I can't ever thank you enough, man. This was a surprise. I didn't even know you were sending me another freaking model, but daggone. Thank you, my friend. Thank you very much. That is going to go up. I didn't even set up all my old models yet, but you know what? This gives me a dang good reason to get all my old models set up, including all the ones from you. So, thank you, my friend. As always, guys, thank you for checking this out. We'll catch you later. How's this operation, Dad?
Well, we got all the air out, I think. I think brake cylinders are kind of hanging up in the back here, and maybe on this front one here, but that one over there is working great.
Well, we got all new ones, so
You might end up doing them.
we'll get all the hardware and we'll go ahead and replace all that stuff, but at least she's got brakes now, at least.
Well, I'd kind of like to get the wheels on it and drive around the circle a little bit and see if they loosen up.
So are you saying we need to get those off of that and put that back to being super cool?
Yeah.
I guess so, since you stole Earlene's tire.
Well, technically, technically we still partially own them, so yeah. All right, so I'll go zip those off, and we'll get Earlene on the ground, and I guess Dad wants to go do donuts in the backyard while Anna's not looking. So Anna, what do you think about all the wheel combos on, or all the wheel cover combos for the old red car?
Well, I personally like the classical look, which is probably why I'm going with it for Earlene. I think it looks really cool, but I can understand why you want to go with the cool guy stuff. Because you're, what do they call that? Cool guy?
As I'm wearing my Baby Yoda Grogu Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, that's a nice shirt you're wearing, Anna.
Thanks.
The Jezebel Scott Speed Shop. Don't wag your butt on camera. There's weirdos on the internet. Anyways, so Anna, what do you say? Let's get those sons of a guns off and get them back onto your car so that way you can go do donuts.
They're gonna be pretty lame donuts, but sure.
Okay, cool. Anna's promising donuts. All right, so we're officially done with my 64. We have Earlene on the ground. Anna,
What?
I gotta say, I'm digging the way Earlene's looking.
I think so too.
This lighting is just more than fantastic, and I'm digging just that smooth, just a simple hubcap look really works on this car. Why does your car look so much better with this stuff than mine?
I think it's because you're cheaper.
Let's get those on the other side. And I really like this. I'm kind of regretting letting Anna have the cool car.
The cool car?
The cool car. The car that doesn't need like yeah, that doesn't need like everything. Anna, you ready? You gotta take some cranking, so go ahead and give her a shot.
Gotta get some gas up there. Gas! Give me some gas!
There's something just really enjoyable about just that sound right there. And you can see Dad smiling in the background.
Dad, I need sunglasses.
I can't help you.
Like the big round ones.
You do need big round grandma sunglasses. Well, take her for a toot, Anna. Make sure the brakes work. Do it. Did the brakes work? The brakes work! Woo! Look at her go! Oh God. She's like speed racer. Oh God, look at her go. Look at her go. Brakes work. Brake check. Kinda. Oh God. This is kind of, I'm starting to have flashbacks to, oh. Look at Anna go. Earlene just cruising along.
Just that right front, huh?
I think we're gonna have to replace those wheel cylinders. But she's got brakes. And she's just freaking going. Go ahead. I probably could. I can idle it down. I don't know what RPM she's idling at, but might be. Yeah, she's pretty high idle. Yeah, you can hear the idle back here, so I guess I will idle Earlene down, and it might make the driving experience a little more pleasant for Anna.
Alrighty, so we got the brakes done, we got tires all changed out, we got the the gas tank hooked back up and got all the nasty sludge out of the gas tank. It moves, it drives, and it even brakes. I think we've accomplished quite a bit on it today. So
we're back with Earlene. We just took a couple days away. The engine got up to temperature, but the temperature sensor stopped working because the gauge never came to temperature, which is unusual for Earlene, but went scrounging, found a couple of fellers right here. So we're gonna see about changing that, and then we're gonna get Earlene fired back up. Dad figured out how to get it idled down, and she's running pretty dang smooth, but didn't feel like filming anymore that day. So we're gonna get you guys set up, get Earlene fired up for you one more time, and maybe Anna will take her for a little scoot again.
Round and around.
So no one's ever there holding the camera when I did the quick change there. That's just about all the fluid we lost. Literally took that guy out and replaced it. That's the one we took out.
Quick as lightning.
It was pretty quick. It was pretty impressive, but nobody was holding the camera. Thanks, Anna.
Sorry.
It's okay. Nobody needed to see my quick draw anyways. So we'll get that mopped up, and now we get our Earlene fired up once more. Alrighty, so we got her all put back together. Now, Anna, good old cold start. Come on, Earlene. Hey, there we go. Now, of course, we did find one vacuum leak, and we got that plug now, so... Oh, we literally take the air cleaner off, and I tell Anna to fire it up, and then it's perfect. Maybe I had the clamp too tight on that. I don't know. But literally just... That is impressive. It's just the most unimpressive engine in the world, but it's just so smooth and perfect and calm and docile.
It's so different from my truck.
I know, because your truck's kind of got a loud, rumpy cam and some dual chambered mufflers, but
It's just like, yeah, I'm here.
yeah, I really like this engine. It's just, look at that.
Screws the fast idle. That top screws the fast idle can.
Alrighty.
Here goes on that fast idle screw. And here's the idle screw down here. It must be up underneath here pushing on this.
Yeah. Alright, so Earlene's up to temperature. The gauge is working, and this thing was literally running at like 300 RPM almost. I am just really impressed with the 318 poly. Yes, I'm glad to see that temperature gauge working.
That's working?
Yep. There's just something really pleasant and something really enjoyable about the car like Earlene here, because it's just the complete opposite of, well, my 70 Charger. You know, there's just something really enjoyable about something that just sits there and hums like that. And I know I might be in the minority because I've had cars with big rompy cams, and I just really dig that. That's what I'm looking for in my 64 kind of. I'm gonna call that a success. There she goes. Let that carburetor get feathered in. Of course, I'm not saying, you know, I could smell the old gas burning in with the new stuff, so. Look at her go. Except we're just seeing the ugly side of Earlene, technically. What a neat old car. Hit the brakes, Anna. Well, at least we know those still work pretty good. They ain't got brake lights though.
Oh shit.
Well, I'm gonna call this a huge victory. We got brakes on Earlene, even though we need to replace the wheel cylinder still, because they're hanging up, but she's running and driving, and Anna's doing really slow NASCAR laps. But
Now she's turning right instead of left.
oh, well, I don't know what that is. Well, if we speed this up, it'll look really freaking impressive. At least the backup lights are working. And now is when we see Jezebel get decimated. Keep going, Anna. You got like 30 feet. You got a whole Earlene almost. That's pretty good. Almost ready to go to church on Sunday.
Dude, that was a demolition derby.
Ow! That hurt.
She was aiming at the Jezebel.
I don't know if I want to see the victor of that conflict. That's a lot of early B body, and that's a lot of 70 Charger there. I'm afraid my little duck might take the brunt of that one. Oh. Well, guys and gals, I think this is a huge victory. I couldn't be happier. I'm pretty sure Anna's pretty ecstatic. And, of course, big old thank you to Dad and everybody who helped out in this video. But as always, guys, look forward to seeing you in the next one. So, see you then. Anna, what do you got to say?
Bye-bye.
Dad?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, everybody. Earlene?